Hey up YouTube and 7 Days Survivors. Welcome back to another Tier 6 Infested, and today we're in Navezgane General Hospital. This one is edging towards the larger of the POIs now, which is quite nice. Gives us a bit more of a run at them, although that being said, it does take a little bit longer, so please bear with us, and if you can watch it all the way through, that would be awesome. Even if you go for a cup of tea, leave us running in the background. It does help loads, so thank you if you can do that. If you're genuinely enjoying them though, then yeah, watching them all the way through is amazing. Thank you for all the comments on the recent videos. I just want to say we are at 306 subscribers now, so I don't know what we quite done in the last few videos, but thank you massively for for those. Absolutely amazing. So I'm really chuffed and very grateful to everybody, so thank you very much indeed. As always, let us know in the comments if you have done this one and how you got on. We did have one comment with a favourite for Higashi Pharmaceutical. I have checked on this map and unfortunately it's not on there, but with it being on the list of tier 6 POIs, we will go and try and find a map with it on, and hopefully it'll be one we've already got existing, so we have slightly better weapons. Otherwise, yeah, we'll do it anyway, and we'll see what happens. I refuse to do it with a bone knife though, so if I don't have one, I've got to have at least some form of automatic half decent weapon. Otherwise it might be a little struggle, but this is quite a long intro, so I'm going to get on. If you've got this far, appreciate it. Let's crack on and see how we get on in Navezgane General Hospital. So, usual stupid amount of ammo. I've just been POI. If you've just joined us, then we do have a playlist of the tier 6 POIs. We are slowly running through them all. But obviously, as you expect, it does take a little while. There is more than you think, to be honest. And I believe, I'm not sure when it's coming out, but when version 2 comes out, I think they're going to have added some more as well. Or maybe converted a few tier 5s into the 6s. You know, just add a few more of... I think there's one behind me. Yeah, there was. Oh, it's my fault. I don't know what time we're on. 4 o'clock. I don't know how long this one's going to take, actually. It's been a little hot minute since I've done it. Right, let's... that seems to be clear down there. No big entrance. No big attack on this one. Does make a bit of a change. What on earth? Where's... Must be downstairs. I think I must have woken him up. Yeah. Okay. I might save a bit of that ammo, actually, and go with the shotty for this. Doesn't seem like we're getting overly... Anybody in there? Hello? No. We did... somebody mentioned doing these with AP rounds as well. AP rounds help a huge amount. I did a... tier 6, oh sir, loads in there. We did a tier 6 on insane mode, and I tell you what, AP rounds are a must for those. The soldiers, the undead soldiers or whatever they're called, the radiated ones, absolute nightmare. Full M60 rounds into those, and they were still coming at you. So the AP rounds do hugely help. Definitely worth crafting if you can, or if you're at a stage where you've got more money than you can shake a stick at, plenty of dukes, then maybe just buy them. Might be quite a bit easier. I mean, they're not vastly expensive. Whoa! I think I got a little bit... I can't get through the gap. I think I got a bit caught out there. Holy... I really wasn't expecting them to come from behind me. I'm going to go through here. I'm going to stop that bleeding. This was exactly what we were saying, or what I was saying on the last video. It doesn't matter about the tiers sometimes. You can get caught out so quickly. Absolutely ridiculous. They came from somewhere over there. They came from behind me. I don't know where they came from, but it doesn't take a lot to get overwhelmed. This is why partly the parkour does help, which is why we do it. I mean, the jump that we've got here is pretty insane. Did we get infected? Yeah, we did. Let's take a honey, and we'll take a tiredness pill, I think, and I'm going to take a med pack. I think it's probably the first med pack we've done in about 9 guys. Oh, God. It does actually, getting caught out like that does bring you, not back down to earth, but it definitely makes you aware that these aren't always easy. The game is not an easy game at times. You can get caught out, you can get lost, you can get confused, and they can really hit hard. They're on Nomad difficulty as well, so those little swipes, they do add up quite quickly. I'm just going to go and have a look down here, actually. I'm going to make, yeah, there's a couple down here by the looks of things. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so the benefit with the parkour, of course, just allows you to jump over them. If you do get a bit caught, what you have to watch out for, though, is the low ceilings. If you end up with a low ceiling and you're trying to get out of them, you can be in a whole world of trouble. So it is something just to be aware of. Now, where were those other dudes? Oh, they were in here, weren't they? Yeah. Okay. That one needs reloading as well. That's just the door to outside. Okay. So, I think one of them's got stuck somewhere as well. Where are we going? Where the hell are we heading? This way, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. We're heading in this direction. That door is locked. So we're going over here. Let me just go and check the lift. See what we got in here. No ladders or anything to guide our way up. Quick check down here. As mentioned before, if you do try and do a sweep prior to heading up anywhere, then it just stops you having to come back down again looking for... I mean... We lost a couple on the last one. I think a lot of it is that, excuse me. I think a lot of it is that you're not, after there's somebody sat there. When the tier 6s were a bit more broken prior to the 1.4 update, it used to be that you could walk into a place and everything in the surrounding areas, we've got the light telling us to go outside there, everything in the surrounding areas, oh, vultures, Jesus. Everything in the surrounding areas would wake up. I will get this sentence out. So, of course, you didn't have to do a great deal to start being attacked by them. Whereas now, it feels like you've got to hit those trigger points. It's better, but it's just getting used to that they don't come to you, you've got to go to them. I can't get in there. Ow, stop! Holy moly, I seem to be causing mayhem right now. Where's he? He must be inside. Let's go this way round. As always, the portraits, they do harbour some stuff in there. Are they upstairs? Oh, he's there. He must have come from... I don't know where he came from. Honest. We'll just reload that. That one's locked. What have we got now? See what I mean? Because I didn't mention it, they're down now. They only go down once normally to the police. Right, that one's locked. That's in here. We'll take the ammo. You never know. I don't think we'll run out, but let's just take this moment to redo the weaponry as well. Oh dear, seems to be a few. Let's... Okay, okay. Not as many as I thought. He's just broken in, so... Yeah, that definitely sounded worse than it actually was. There's one of the zombies, the young lad. I don't know the actual name. But the young lad makes such a racket, it genuinely sounds like there's 50 million zombies below you. Or wherever, in the direction that he is. And it's kind of disappointing. You gear yourself up and it's a bit disappointing when, when it's just the one. Few ferals on this one, muffles as well. Sorry, muffles. Can't be having you mooching around. We're just going to have a quick look out here. Nothing out here. Although, is that a torch? Or is that a broken bottle? I think it's a broken bottle, isn't it? Yeah, just a broken bottle. That's fine. Just making sure there wasn't anything to go in that direction. So it looks like we're off up the stairs on this one. I think, yeah, that was where we came. I'll go and check over here. ICU just to make sure there's... Yep, we're locked. That's perfect. Okay, so part of me thinks there might be something out here, but I can't see any ledges or jumps or ladders or anything, so we'll just crack on and head up these stairs. Although it is point... Oh, okay. We're pointing in that direction. As always, I'm just going to check the books just to see if we can get that final... the final mod that we're after. Well, it's actually the schematic, not the mod. There we go. Oh yeah, this one. I think it's... Oh, dogs. A lot of dogs. Okay. There's one of these that you do have to be careful with. There's an overhead ramp. And they start to fall through if you're not careful. I can't remember which one it is. It might be Shamway or one of those. I'm sure it's a factory one. And if they fall through, you have to go chasing for them later, and it's a right pain. I don't think I've ever successfully done it without them dropping down, so... it's nothing to be too ashamed of. Okay, it looks like we're going out in that direction then. We'll just have a quick look around here, make sure there's no sleepers. I don't want to be coming back down. That one's done. We'll check that quickly. Nothing. Okay. As per the last one as well, we are not allowed to do any more. I don't quite know when I thought it would reset over the night, but for some reason it hasn't reset, so not to worry. It doesn't really matter. All it means is that we can still do them, but all it means is that it's not adding to our quest list. And I think our current quest list, 419 we've managed so far. Which, to be fair, isn't too bad. When you actually look, we've got one death. And that was what ended the perma. I mentioned before, this was the perma run I was doing on Twitch. So, just the one death in 103 days. We had the gyro at day 29. We really lucked out on that one. We had the gyro day 29. I don't know what I'm doing. What else did we have? Oh, am I out here? Yeah, like we're out here. And we were doing tier 60s from like mid to late day 40. So we've been doing quite a large amount of them. So we are pretty used to them, but I haven't been doing any of the reset business. With it being a perma, I didn't want to mess around with anything. So we've really just been doing the POIs that have been handed to us. Looks like we might be off down there. Let me just go quickly check this door. That one's locked, and I don't think there was anything else either. Okay, looks like we're off down here. Don't suppose there's anything in there. No, there isn't. Okay, good scout around, although... Oh, that was a screamer. That was a screamer. So there are... I didn't know if the screamers had been... called. Well, I'm surprised. I'm actually surprised that they, with all the noise we've been making, hadn't activated earlier. But maybe because they're part of the POI, maybe they're not triggered. Like they would be as a normal screamer. That one's locked. That one's locked. Because otherwise, it would set everybody. Whoa! What happened there? It would set everybody off, I think. So maybe they hold off on the screamers until we... Oh, we're out this door. You know, these ledges. I'm so bad at them. There's nothing worse. Thankfully now, obviously I can edit them out. I think we've fallen off one. And I normally do fall off vanity as well. Which just seems to add like a billion hours to actually completing it. It's long enough as it is. I don't want to be falling all the way down to the bottom. It is quite good though, because if you can clip a ledge on the way down, you don't you end up not breaking anything or doing yourself too much damage. If you miss the ledge though, game over. Usually ends in a death. It is quite a long drop if you're certainly when you're getting up towards the top area. I do hope everybody is enjoying this series. I've enjoyed making it. It is nice just moving from tier 6 to tier 6 to tier 6. We don't really need anything apart from food. We get that. We generally, I mean, I've got 11 skill points to spend. We generally get the food as we're moving along anyway, so it's not too bad. Can I go up here? Let's have a look. Yeah, I can. Let's just have a quick look out here and see if there's anything. No, no trigger. That's fine. Okay, we'll move on up, as the M people said. Moving on up. Quick look, just to make sure there's nothing around in here. I know we're moving quite quickly, but we're not in the looting mode, so we don't need anything. The only thing really we're picking up is... God, I've gone through this weaponry. Okay, we're nighttime as well now. Just gone nighttime, which is quite nice. Adds a little bit more spice to the thing. Tell you what, sometimes I swear to God they spawn in the clickers, these ones that jump. I can't remember the name. Spiders, I think, aren't they? I swear they spawn them in a group when there's 3 or 4 of them, because you can't see them. Absolutely, completely hidden. Until you wonder what on earth is whacking your legs, and then you realise that it is one of those. Okay. Oh, we're outside. Oh, yep. Fine. Now, this direction doesn't look like it. I mean, even with high-level parkour, that isn't... Oh, God. Ooh. High-level parkour, that one was not doable. 6 ammo in the M60. I think we better... have a little bit of a refresh. Anything? If I feel like we've done this. No, we haven't. I'm not quite sure how I hit him then. Oh, dear. Hey, listen. I'm not going to argue. If he went down, he went down. Have a quick look up here. Who hit me then? I thought it was somebody that was behind me. But it wasn't. There wasn't anybody there. That one's unlocked. We're going to have a quick look in here. To make sure. Nothing on that. That one's locked. Anything round the back there? No. So it looks like we're up on to the top. We can't be too far off. Getting this one done now. Don't forget, of course, it will be a lot longer if you're taking the time to loot. Whoopsie! Oh, completely missed that. I think I just popped the mic then as well. Apologies for that. Right. Okay, we just doing Ring Around the Roses or something? Where the hell is he? I'm going to wait for him. There he is. There he is. Oh, tourist. Looking as good as ever. Tip-top shape, of course. Right, I'm going to quickly repair that. Got plenty of repair kits, so just quickly so it's been pretty quiet so far. There's a few more here, which is quite nice. I can hear the dogs. I can't see them yet. Did I kill them? I must have done. Oh yeah, there he is. Yeah, let's take it. Does feel very unnatural throwing all the ammo away, or throwing most of the loot away. We go up here. Yep. Let me just go and have a look. I've just noticed there's Whoa, my! That actually made me jump. I don't get that jump scared, but that definitely made me jump. Then I wasn't expecting one to be behind there. Right, I'll go and check in here as well. There we go. Viewing, this is the way we came. That one's locked. They're locked, and that's done as well. Okay, onwards. Or a bit further. There's a bit more to this than I initially remembered. Right, we'll just make a quick track to make sure there's nothing else there. That one's locked. The light, that's locked, and then the light guiding us up the stairs as well. He's having a snooze. He's just snoring away to himself. Probably daydreaming. I'm going to wreck his day. I do love the entrances when they... you know what? I'm going to have that coffee. Let's give ourselves... Ooh, we're low on food as well, actually. Going to chomp a couple of those. We've got plenty more back. Back at the base. Right, so let's have a quick look. That's locked. That one's unlocked. Usual. Quick check in here. You see, sometimes this is the thing that unnerves you. When they start giving you ammo prior to you actually completing it, it's like, okay, something's going to go down here shortly. What else do we need? How much did we... Let's just take a couple of bits. We don't need a lot. Probably actually less so on the 9mm. That'll do for now. Ooh. Okay, well, I think we've just woken up everybody. I say everyone. Oh, they're slowly dropping. Here we go. Pop her back there somewhere as well. What the? Okay, it does sound like we're about to get absolutely inundated. Oh, I'm not being outdone by bloody vultures. Okay. That's another one somewhere. Okay, well, looks like we've probably got more on the roof. What I'll do is I'll have a... We don't need to scout around here, do we? Let's face it. I will have a quick check in there, though, just to have a look. Hopefully we'll manage it. If we don't do it on the first one, we'll leave it. We don't actually need anything from there. We've picked up enough stuff. Okay, we've got another... Oh, we're heading down this... Oh, fallen. There we go. There we go. Okay, well, that was a relatively successful. Can we drop down there? Or do we have to go all the way back around? Now we can drop down there, though, for sure. Can't see anywhere else. There's the Ellie. Oh, we can drop down there. We got the parkour. We can drop onto this ledge as well. Nice, easy times. That is the way to do it. That's the way to get off. You can do similar with Higashi as well. The big massive tower. Sorry, not Higashi, Vanity. You can jump down and go onto the little ledges all the way down. Okay, well, thank you very much for watching. That was nice and simple. A couple of little pockets in there where there was a few more, but nothing too bad at all. Usual loot as well, so I think it's personally worth doing these tier 6s. If not, I mean, the worst thing can happen, you'll replace your the ammo that you've used, and you'll have had a bit of fun whilst doing it. Of course, loads of XP on the line as well, especially if you do it at night time. So, appreciate your time watching. How long was that? I think that was about 25 minutes, so not too crazy, but definitely on the larger side. Take it easy, have a fantastic rest of your time zone. Don't forget to check out the other playlist, and if you could like and subscribe, that would be amazing. Have a good one. See you later. Goodbye.